Hello friends and followers. Well, here's a look at this SB-221 amplifier that I picked up off of eBay. And I'm beginning to think I paid too much for this thing, as it did get damaged in shipping. The case got all bent up. It's bent at the bottom there, it's bent in the back at the bottom. The tubes didn't break. At any rate, I'm testing this thing now on 15 meters and it's not doing very well. So I'm putting about 120 volts into it. I wired it back to 120 volts, 125 volts. Anyway, it's not doing too good. So I got the flex here turned on. This meter is showing the output from the amplifier. The flex has its own power meter. So I'm putting about 50 watts into it with a faithful flex radio here. So there's about 50 watts into the amplifier. Well, it's not in yet, it's going out, 50 watts going out. The amplifier's not keyed up. So when I key this little beauty up here, and I can't find my foot switch anywhere, but anyway, key it up. The plate current seems really high, and I'm getting about 450 watts out of it, but the plates will go red pretty quick. So anyway, and if I boost the voltage here to SSB voltage, yeah, it seems tired. That doesn't really do anything. And that should jump it, and plus I'm getting red plates now, so I don't know. I don't know if the 3500Zs get tired and they red plate. I don't know if the tank coil is not able to deal with this thing and push power out. It's just not a good scene. But it really takes a big dump when I key it, so I guess I'll work on the power supply, put capacitors in it. Has a pretty good drop. Plate current's high too, which seems it shouldn't be that high. I would think it would dip. It would dip a bit, but I can't seem to dip it a whole lot at all. It's real sensitive, as they usually are. At any rate, yeah, I can't do much with it. And the tubes, that one tube is red there. Do they both go red or just one? Let's see. All right, there's 500 watts, roughly coming out. 50 watts drive from the flex radio. That tube is red plating. Yep, this one is not red plating. A little bit. That one is really, well, not the worst, but it's not a very happy tube, is it? Yeah, it's red plating a good bit. This one, not so much. So those tubes are, I guess, probably original. I'm not sure. So yeah, 50 watts in, 500 watts out. That's not bad. But it's supposed to be a 2 kilowatt amplifier. I would need to have it probably on 240 mains to get some decent power out of it, I'm thinking, but I've run other tube amps on 120 volts and they've put out almost a kilowatt, so I think this one's pretty sick. And I think if I up the drive power in the flex, it won't make a difference. Yeah, flex has been cranking here in tune for a while. 50 watts, let's go to 60 watts on the flex. There's 60 watts in the flex. That's really exercising the old flex, isn't it? All right, 60 watts in the flex. That's almost 60 watts there. Okay, the amplifier. Damn it all. Okay, 60 watts. Maybe 500 out with that, and it kind of skipped a little bit. Yeah, so this thing's either tired or it's got problems. Maybe it's power supply problems, I don't know. That should probably have more voltage. Crank it harder. Only like 50 watts change, so. And now we got some red plate going on there. Anyway, if I increase the voltage and power supply, it's gonna still red plate the tube. So I wonder if there's something wrong with the tank circuit going out. I think my antenna has decent SWR in 15, so that's a little depressing. I couldn't get much on 20 meters at all. Oh, let's turn the flex off here. We're torturing the flex. There we go. Tune is off. Yeah, on 20 I couldn't do very well. 40 I have super high SWR. Okay, well, that's my little demo of the amp. I don't know, it's the amp of doom. So I sort of bought the solid state amplifiers, so I don't have to fuss with these anymore. But I wanted something on AM that would work and not red plate. Well, I got the red plate. I figured a 2 kW amp wouldn't red plate but on AM, but it's red plating, so. So anyway, that amp is very functional. I just don't want to blow it up, but I sure like the solid state amp, no tune, over this devil here. All right, nostalgia factor. And it's heating up the room. All right, that's about it. Turn this guy off. Yeah, and the guy put like a switch in here for, it's like a soft start switch. Like I turn it on. Whoops, turn it on. I'll get plate voltage. And then you kick the switch on, you get full brightness. Like a manual soft start, which is pretty cool. Okay, thanks for watching. Yeah, the amp of doom here. And I think I dropped about 5 volts of line current. It went down to 115 when I keyed it. So, okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day.